Hi, my name is Carmen and welcome back to my channel, Books with Carmen. This video is actually starting on a Saturday in May. I'm going to be doing a kind of reading week and where I'm picking from my TBR jar. I don't read a book a day, so we're going to try to just read what I can. I just finished the Stolen Air series by Holly Black, which actually I picked from this jar, which I love. I'm about to go on my Goodreads and log it right now. But I think I mentioned this in a video before. If I don't like what I pick, I get my mom to pick another prompt and I pick between the two. Just if I'm not like feeling what I picked. So, how about we get started and let's pick from the jar? So, you can actually make your own TBR jar. This is actually a candle. I just melted all the candle wax out of it and filled it with papers. And it still smells really good. It still smells like that candle. I love it. So let me put the top back on really quick and shuffle some more. I just kind of shimmy it about. And let's just shuffle with my hand and let's see what I got. Ooh, King of Wrath. So I'm actually upset because this is a series and I only have the one. Shocker I didn't get Twisted Love by Anna Huang, but this is still by Anna Huang and it is actually behind me. And I'm not upset about this. I might actually read this. Just for funsies, I think I am gonna go get my mom to pick one and we'll see what she gets. Okay, so I got my mom to pick. I have not looked, and you're just gonna have to kind of trust me because I think it is flipped backwards for the camera. But it was King of Wrath, and this is red, white, and royal blue. Oh no. These are both really good picks. I actually got this one from a thrift store for like $5. It was a really good deal. When I seen it, I was like, yes, I've been craving this. I don't like that it's the half cover, where it has that. I don't like that, but hey, it's fine. So, oh no, which one do I want? um, Give me a second to pick and I will let you know which one I am choosing. This is a hard decision. Okay, so I got some advice, and since I picked this one originally first and I was kind of happy with it, I think I'm just going to go with King of Wrath. So let's start this reading week with King of Wrath by Anna Huang. I'm so excited. Okay, so I actually forgot to update while I was in the midst of reading King of Wrath, but I will say it is Monday now. I read this all through Sunday. I could not stop reading it. It was so good. So I rated this 5 stars. I'm going to also try to keep this as spoiler free as possible. I rated it 5 stars. At first it was a 4 stars because I was like, this is a good book, but I don't think it's like up there. I'm actually very lenient on my ratings. I usually always give books 4 or 5 stars, but this one was 5 stars because I liked the realistic ending. Like before the epilogue and all that, the build up and the way their relationship kind of progressed was very realistic. And I think that instantly made it 5 stars for me because I like the realism in this book. So 5 stars. And now we're going to move on to our next read for our TBR jar. Let me find it. My mom is not here today, so unfortunately I will have to go with what I pick. So let's shuffle. I'm also going to shuffle with my hands. All right. Oh, I grabbed 2. So we'll just go with these 2. The Shadows Between Us, which this one I started writing them off on small little bitty papers. And Neighbor Girl. Okay, so Neighbor Girl is actually behind me. I actually did start this one. So I have started this one. I'm halfway through it. This is actually a book from a self-published author. Her name is Georgia Cates. I actually got to go to her house and meet her, and she signed the book for me. I also have it stamped with my thing I got from a friend. I'm halfway through this one. I might Shadows Between Us or Neighbor Girl. Shadows Between Us or Neighbor Girl. I just realized I didn't show this one. I don't think it's Neighbor Girl. The Shadows Between Us is up there, I think. It is up there. Am I feeling fantasy or romance? Let me go grab Shadows Between Us and we'll pick. Okay, so I grabbed Shadows Between Us. I'm still a bit skeptical on which one. I have started this one, so this one would be a quicker read. I think I might go with this one just because I'm halfway through it and it'll be quick to read. I do faintly remember this. She's like the preacher's daughter, and the last book before this, Bohemian Girl, these take place in the same universe, so this is like the second book in the series. She's a preacher's daughter, and she is not what she seems, and the main guy in this book is trying hard not to fall for her. I'm trying to figure out how to say without revealing a big plot point in the book, because I do remember that they got together and then something happened and he was like, I can't do that, I'm sorry, no. Let's see. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's go with this one, and I'll try to remember to update, but like I said, sometimes I just sit through it and I get into the book and I'm just like, can't help it, this is really good. But let's start with this one. This will be my pick for today. Okay, so I just finished Neighbor Girl by Georgia Cates. I was already 56% through it, I'm pretty sure, by the time I picked it up again today for this TBR jar picks my reads. I would rate it a 3.5. I kind of don't really like the allure of it. It's like the allure of she's the preacher's daughter, but I feel like that had nothing to do with their dynamic at all, had nothing to do with the plot, except just like not even 5% of it. I love Georgia Cates as an author. I loved Bohemian Girl. So I still am rating this higher. I would rate it a 4, maybe a 3.75. I really did like it. So, and I would recommend it. So don't feel bad that it's 3 stars, 3.75 stars. I still recommend it, and I think it's a really good book. So now we are moving on to picking our next reads. And this is still the same day, by the way. I got in the shower and washed my hair because it was wash time. So my mom is finally home, and we can get her to pick if I end up not liking the pick. I can't get the top off. All right. Shuffle. It still always smells so good. Oh, I picked up 2. I'm going to throw them back in there and pick one. We got a small, tiny one. And it is Catherine Parr. So I'm actually already read some of this one, but I'm not that far into it. So this is a good contender. It's part of the 6 Tudor Queen series, and of course, if you know the Tudor history, this is the last Tudor queen of King Henry VIII. I was going through a kick and I read all of these back to back, but now not really in that kick. Let me see what my mother picks and then we'll pick up from there. So I got my mom to pick. I have not looked yet, so let's see. I didn't show y'all the first one. I spelled Catherine wrong, but it's Catherine Parr. I'm nervous. Shadow and Bone series. Okay, so I didn't like the first one in this book. I actually don't own the first book. I rented it from the library and read it, but I have the other 2. Oh no. I am tasked with such a hard decision. I could start it and put it back in here if I don't want to finish it. Let me... It's these 2 books right here. These 2 right here. I've heard okay things Is this one book 2 or book 3? 2. Okay. It just, the first one was, it felt very, how do I say it? It felt hard to get through. It definitely was hard to start through. Definitely that. But I've heard that it is good to just push through, so I'm not really sure. I don't want to start a series, but at the same time, the series looks really good. So I might pick this. Give me a second. I'm going to go get some opinions and we will find out which series I'm going to pick, or which book I'm going to pick. This is still a series. I guess it's true. This is just the last one in the series, second and third. And if I finish this, I can get the Six of Crows duology. I might pick Shadow and Bone series. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. So finally, I'm doing a reading update. I am on page 106 in Sage and Storm. I think I'm liking this better than the first book. It's definitely not as slow. This one's much more high stakes. And I really like that in my fantasy books. So I'm actually really enjoying this. Goodreads says I'm 24% of the way in. So I have not been able to read that much. It is Thursday, and I last updated on Tuesday, I believe. So we'll see. And I'll update y'all more once I read more. Alright, so I'm going to be so honest. I am going to wrap up this challenge on Friday because tomorrow I actually have to work like a 6-hour shift and I'm going to be super tired after that. So I am, I believe, like 34 or something percent through this book. I'm on page 158. I'm on page 158, and I don't think I'm gonna finish it by tomorrow. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this challenge. I'm super sad I only got to read like 2 books. I think 2 books and kind of quarter of another book. I'm actually liking this book a lot more than I am liking the first one. So that's very promising to this series. I'll try to update and do like a, what is it called? A, like a semi kind of like halfway through all my reads I've done so far and kind of review all of them and make it spoiler free. So yeah, I'll continue reading this book. So it is going to make it on my list and hopefully I'll get to talk about it soon enough. Okay, so like I said, I am wrapping this challenge up a bit early. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to read as much, but this is a realistic kind of what I read in a week. I don't get to read much because I do work a part-time job and hopefully getting a second job soon. So yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed doing this, and I actually am really enjoying editing it. I have edited it throughout the week, throughout me reading and doing all this. To kind of wrap up, I did want to review what I've read so far from Sage and Storm. So I like that I kind of reference something back to ACOTAR of the like calls to like. That is super fun. I see that and I think ACOTAR instantly. But this book is a lot better. There, I feel like, is more high stakes in this, and she's kind of just getting a hold of like everything that's happening. And I really do enjoy it. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed doing it, even though I didn't get to read as much as I wanted to. But like I said, I enjoyed it. So I hope I get to see you all next time. Make sure to like and please leave some feedback and comments. I'd like to see feedback and all that on my videos. And make sure to subscribe. I would really love to have you here on my channel. So thank you. Hope to see you next time.